Hello, this is Coach Heineke, and here's your brief introduction on how to select weight training exercises. First thing we must consider when selecting exercises for weight training, what the goal of the day is and what your individual goals are. Generally speaking, there are three main goals. First, we may have hypertrophy, trying to enlarge the muscle. Second, we may be focusing on maximum strength. Finally, we may want to try to focus on power. Within these three categories, there are also three sports that align with weight training. Hypertrophy is often associated with bodybuilding. Their exercise selection is going to be slightly different than a strength or power athlete. Strength training is associated with power lifters. Their goal is to lift as much weight as possible in the bench, squat, and deadlift. Power lifters are your Olympic lifters, and their goal is to lift as much weight as possible in a clean and jerk and a snatch. Now, in order to see what type of exercises we should choose, we must go back to exercise physiology. If we recall, we have a force velocity curve. When force is high, velocity is going to be low. When force is low, velocity is oftentimes high. Now, in order for this to stay constant, we got to think back to physics. Remember, force equals mass times acceleration. Now, we can keep mass constant and change our acceleration, and it's going to impact our force. So if we're benching 135 and we go at a slow tempo, we're accelerating really slow, our force is going to be really low. If we take that same 135 and try to throw the bar through the ceiling, our acceleration is going to increase, and so our force is going to go up. So Newton's laws of physics can dictate how much force we are producing. Once you learn the technique and how to lift, it is imperative that you try to max acceleration every single time. That's going to give you your maximum force production. If we look at works by Melsif and Vershonsky, there are typically two types of exercises. We have structural exercises and we have functional exercises. Structural exercises are designed to impact the structure of the muscle. These are our bicep curls, our leg extensions. Structural exercises are key for increasing hypertrophy. Functional exercises are typically used to enhance athletic performance, but in the real world, they're also functional to everyday life. When I teach how to squat, this is the most functional exercise there is. Why? It's sitting down in a chair. It can be broken down into sitting down in a chair. That is functional for everyday use. It's functional for the 80-year-old population that's having trouble standing, having trouble walking upstairs. But a squat is also great for the athlete who's trying to jump as high as possible. Functional exercises can produce hypertrophy, but they're better at producing everyday, improving your ability to function in everyday life. I hope this was beneficial for you.